screen, which is actually like the thing is right there on my Elgato. I don't have to hunt through it on OBS. It's all just right there for me.
Wow. If you can't tell, everybody, Hero did a bunch of setting up streaming stuff again that she hadn't touched in a while, and she's very proud of it, and she should be very proud of it.
Yeah, but also like I just now realized I should actually change a little bit. Yeah. Yes. I wanted to make sure that I had the set up just in time for today, because today.
Hold it. What's today? What's today, Hero?
Fron, today is Final Fantasy Friday, Fron!
Woo!
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy Friday!
And nothing else. That's the only thing important happening today. Final Fantasy Friday.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Yep, it's true. It's true. Now, Fron, we don't have our friend with us today.
We don't. I was gonna say, for anyone that was looking forward to Alice being here, unfortunately, they are not. They were not feeling well, and they gave us a rain check for this one, and we told them that is okay. We are not mad. If you're sick, you're sick. Go feel better.
Awesome. That's gotta do just a quick tweak. Oh, move. Like a hold.
Wah.
Ah, okay. Live reaction banner evers. Maximize that real estate. It's free.
Yeah. It is free real estate.
Alright, sweet. And we'll probably just like make little tunes around that as we go. But like, hey folks, hey, guess what? Today is officially the day that we have entered the Themora era of our playthrough with Fron. Excited, Fron? Excited?
I'm just trying to think if that's a true statement or not.
I mean, like,
because
we did a.
You weren't around for Atma grinding, and then yeah, I guess you're 100% correct. This is the first time Themora is joining me on the adventure.
Technically speaking, so like I brought Themora along for like Palace of the Dead with Jess and for primal grinding, but this is the first time that we're gonna do like story stuff together. With yeah, this is the first time you get to do story stuff with the hot elf lady.
Yeah, and we received a tip from the Adventurers Guild to go talk to an idiot.
Hey, that's what we're gonna be doing today. It'll probably take, I'm gonna say, at least 2 streams. 2, maybe 3.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna make the mistake that all of my friends did and not touch the quest line until Endwalker, when the phantom weapons come out, and then they had to shotgun all of the story in 2 days, and they now hate him because they had to do it in 2 days.
Yep. Notably, not the phantom weapons, the cosmic weapons.
No, they're the Manderville phantom weapons, aren't they?
No.
Or are they just the Manderville weapons?
They're just Manderville weapons. Like, I'm pretty sure. Actually, hold on. And for this purpose, I actually do have to start a new game plus on Themora.
Yeah.
Let's see. Side story? No. There we go. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry.
Oh my god, wait, this is like an actual tab for it? Because it's not required for MSQ. That's so weird.
They have it for the side story stuff too.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yep. And for the so folks, for a very special treat here, because we are going to be going into Hildibrand. I did prepare a very special glam for that. No! I forgot it was glammed like that.
Yeah.
I've got my I've got some jobs linked to plates, so that way they auto update. But there we go.
Yeah. To be fair, that's how I like doing my job changes too, but I've honestly been deleting them. Stop taunting me with the things that I want here.
Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna go get that right now. Onward, gentlemen.
Mental Gen.
Until then. Alright, so if I remember correctly, yes, excellent. He's right there.
Wymond.
Hey, it's Wymond.
Someone else starting it, probably.
Level
the
50.
rise and fall of gentlemen.
An old acquaintance of Wymond is at wit's end, and the businessman would have you help her.
Hey, hear you two have been busy as a bee. Seems half the whispers what come my way relate to you's comings and goings. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? Oh, anytime. I'm LGBTQ friendly.
And I'm
But
actually
before
LGBTQ.
But before that, let me ask. Ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? No, I've heard of a man named Godbert. No.
Oi! My one, he says, Oi, you don't mean you knew the bugger? I know he thought himself famous, but thinking it don't make it true.
I said no. To hear him tell it, he was Eorzea's greatest and most famous inspector. Still can't say I'm surprised you don't know him. To his credit, Hildibrand's and his assistant have a knack for showing up when something shady is afoot. As for sussing out the culprits, well, he had his moments, though I hesitate to give him sole credit. Any road, 5 years ago, he gets in his head that he's cracked the code of Mosaia's 7th verse. Dalamud, the Calamity, all of it can be stopped, he says, so long as he finds the hero of prophecy. And when you know it, the hero was Hildibrand himself! So he flies off towards Dalamud. Aye, that's right, he flew. Launched himself straight into the air somehow. Ridiculous as it sounds. Of course, it's only logical that he's got to come back down. It was only recently that we found his body. I had reason to bring this up. Right. So Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's inspecting the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass. A bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at her wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So, if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you lent her a hand. As for where to find her, she's likely visiting Hildibrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her up there.
Alright. Ron?
He's dead?
Yes. Launching yourself at a giant moon tends to do that.
I mean, understandable, but, like... People die in this world? People die when they are killed?
All the time! Oh, by the way, hold on, real quick. Gotta give Mr. Linkle his All Saints charm. The calling card. Alright, let's go. Ron, where are you going?
I'm going to the Aether Crest.
Ah, true.
Or the Aetherite.
I keep forgetting that
we can more dead people down here.
Bye, drunk Ganon. Ganon Doof, Gerudo Man.
Head pets for dead people.
Let's see. Which game are
we want to go to... We want to go to Eastern Thanalan, so, Gate of Nald.
Yeah, that's about right. The most...
We need to go to Camp Drybone.
You didn't go to the most south one?
No, we need to go to Eastern Thanalan, not Southern Thanalan.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Ron, it's good to be back.
Yeah, I've been hearing the tales. You had a very good vacation.
It was a very good vacation, and no, I can't just.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta go around.
Every time, I get fooled by it every single time.
Well, it's really inconsistent where you can and can't do that as well. Because, fun fact, Korthus is the worst about this, because there are parts of Korthus where you can absolutely go over the mountains and shortcut to another part of the area. But there are the entire center section you can't do that at all in.
It's probably just because all the flight zones got added later.
Oh, 100%. They did not design the ARR worlds around being flown in. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's cloudy.
It is.
With a chance of meatballs.
I don't want to talk about cannibalism.
What? Who brought up cannibalism?
They're sentient food, hero.
No, they're not. Cloudy with a chance.
There's a leak in the.
Cloudy with a chance.
Here, there's a leak in the boat.
What?
There's a leak in the boat.
What?
There's a leak in the boat, hero! Ah! I don't think you've watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs recently.
I remember Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is one of my favorite movies of all time. You, sir, are not talking about Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and you started the cutscene without me, you bastard. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. You'd know how to stop these zombies. It's gonna take me a while to find my Nashu voice. Ah, you there! Could it be? You've come to offer your services to me?
Sure.
Odds. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the Inspector to solve it with grace and style.
So they're literally the opposite of Sherlock Holmes and Watson. They're just both idiots.
But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, he flew into the sky, and all I could do was watch. But then, then he came back down and he...
With the fog here, this is totally ruining it.
What? What?
Context headache.
Context headache. Oh, hey. There's a guy from the church. This is all a joke. A big funny joke. Right, Inspector? Any moment now, you'll burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! How'd you fool, eh?" And we'll laugh and laugh. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son.
So he was a paladin.
They say no one remembers the warriors of light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No. Gentleman hero Hildibrand.
Yes, so A equals B, not a warrior of light.
I could never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy.
Did she just steal his clothes from his corpse?
Nah, she had her own.
I don't know if I believe that. I feel like she just stole the clothes off his corpse.
So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader. A head zombie who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him again. Kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern Thailand, you might find them. And when you could, you could become their friend and ask them to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work.
I mean, there's no reason not to try.
Yep.
I've never tried making friends with a zombie. I don't see why it would be hard. Just moan, groan, and pretend to be dead.
I mean, we're just playing triple triad with one.
True, and he did promise not to eat our brains because we found his cactar friend.
It's true. Oh, that's what I should do. I should switch.
Why do I feel like I'm zooming on the antelope?
Probably because it's so much sleeker. Oh
Probably.
my god, Fron. You are too big for that poor creature.
That's fine. It's magic.
The antelope or the riding system?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Yes,
they're down right above Sigoli Desert.
Yep. It is currently up too. So we need, and it's got.
Oh God, you have to actually. Oh, you do actually have to do the fate.
Yep. And we got 2 minutes left to do it. So let's Vamados.
Oh God, it says I'm ahead of you.
But not for long.
Also, weird question. Even though I finished the Atma step, can I still get Atma?
Only if you have a weapon equipped for that specific step.
Well, you're gonna see Paladin Frons this stream then.
Quick, we only have like a minute and a half left. Okay, where are they?
Well, I'm pulling them all currently, so.
Okay, we got a minute to kill as many of these as possible. Oof.
I think the issue is going to actually be how many will spawn.
No, they do respawn fairly quickly. The issue is just trying to clear them out while we can. Yep. Alright. 4 dapper zombies over there.
Oh, we have another person helping us too.
Excellent. Thank you, random friend.
Well, I think this is the person that was starting the quest at the same time we were.
I hope so. That would be awfully convenient. You are neither a zombie nor a gentleman. Oh, almost 15 seconds left. Up. We did it! Holy shit, speed runs. Sweet.
Show the curious perch. Oh my God, dude, are we gonna fly back?
Yep.
What is targeting? Oh, the flame beacon is mad at me. Oh no. Whatever will I do about the flame beacon being mad at me?
I mean, I could have probably taken care of that.
Also, Hero, I hate that you pointed out that the song has lyrics.
Which one? Titan?
Alala,
Alala, alala, Titan.
Titan.
Alala, 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 Titan. Do 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 do. Look, it's a really catchy song.
It is a really catchy. It's definitely the best of the three of them.
I don't know. I really like Garuda's song.
I don't like the... I like Garuda's song, but with both it and Ifrit's, I don't like the fact that the song shifts partway through. Like, Titans is the same everything the entire way through, just lyrics or no lyrics.
True. The rest of the Realm Reborn primals will be a lot more along the lines of like Titan.
Yeah. I can't wait to them. I want to get more ponies so I can get the ultimate pony.
It's true. You gotta get the ultimate pony. We must make Lila fear us.
Even though Akira isn't like actually a pony.
I mean, it's close enough. Actually, hold on. I just realized. Don't touch that just yet. To add. Remember that I have Nightmare Horse.
You hadn't used the item yet?
No, I used the item. I just hadn't added it to my mount roulette.
Ah, gotcha.
And it will hold the place of my Realm Reborn horse. Because when you get the ultimate horse, the music that plays is the prelude music.
Ah.
Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful! I've been busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me, you'll see. So tell me, what did you learn? Written upon this map of the Sigoli Desert in a flamboyant, flowing hand are the words, "A gentleman is," rather than does.
They really didn't even try to hide it in this case, did they?
Oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment, this is a map of the Sigoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south. And look, there's something written here. A gentleman is rather than does. That sort of reminds me of, well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us, assistant. Onward to the Sigoli. Ready to go all the way back?
I'm just still... Oh, wow. Man, I do not have these set on favorites, and I just happen to roll into Titan Pony all the time. The game knows.
The game knows.
I'm just stupefied by how dumb she is.
What do you mean?
She has not put 2 and 2 together yet.
Why would she?
Because Hildibrand left an impression. Hildibrand always leaves an impression.
It's true. It's true. But to be fair, at this point in time, he was dead.
So, like, is Thanalan like this because of giant ants?
No, I think Thanalan is like this because it's an arid environment.
But, like, you don't just get random giant stone outcroppings in arid environments.
You do, actually. You do. I was actually just at the, oh god, well, the hoodoos. That's what they're called. So, in northern Alberta, they have a place where a lot of wind and water erosion just kind of, like, naturally makes these types of formations. They're called hoodoos because there's a part of, there's like a rock that's very hard and very resistant to the weather elements. So the weather erodes around it, right? And it makes these giant rock pillars just completely naturally. And then exposes the softer rock underneath. And eventually, at some point, like, there will be just enough erosion in the softer part underneath that the top cap falls off. But that takes hundreds, if not thousands, of years to do.
Okay.
Like, oh my god, there were so many cool rocks there, Fron.
Yes, but did you and the family take them home? That was the question.
We are not allowed to. That was prosecutable by federal law.
Fair enough.
I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them and let them know we came in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike!
Random Final Fantasy II reference because AR really likes those for some reason.
I would go with the wild rose blooms.
No, we're gonna go with the gentleman is rather than does.
That didn't seem to work. Maybe you should try sounding something else? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. The deadpan zombie.
Who summons the gentle dead man? They live, and we hunger.
Gotta tell you, doing this in the Manderville suit the second time hits different.
My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine on his guests. That is clipping through your foot, sir. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady their malstactions. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more.
Mastications.
Mastications, yes.
Up in the sky! Look! It's a bird! No, it's an airship! No! It's the inspector!
We hear and we obey. Stop doing that. That's why you got killed in the first place.
Core! It is you! It really is you! I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand.
Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand, Devourer of Brains, Undead Overlord Extraordinaire!
What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector.
Inspector. Overlord. Inspector. Overlord?
Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of yours.
Not sure why. Stay your hand, lady. You know not what you do. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of a blast is more than likely to liquefy my...
If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying.
Not sure why. See? Even you acknowledge the possibility this plan will result in my... death?
Gets me every time, that one.
It's just YouTube, Gmod YouTube poops. Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred you found a more elegant solution.
Ah, he remembers me! Inspector Hildibrand remembers me!
Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here.
Context headache!
Of course, we're using the freaking echo here more than we did in MSQ.
It was a dark and stormy night.
I'm not going to be able to collect the Phoenix down for this quest. Well, maybe if I put the Phoenix down in my saddle pack.
Just like Nasher said. He just burst out of the ground.
Yeah?
Like a daisy.
Hello! Thank you for the follow. Greetings! Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... What is this place? And for that matter, who am I? Okay, if we have zombies walking around the lich yard, we might just have a problem no one is addressing.
Ooh. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to properly.
Oh.
Yeah. Look, they're bros.
I mean, to be fair, the zombies are actually, like, kind of bro-y.
It's true.
It's just the fact that they want brains. I really want... Do you get his trashed outfit?
No.
Unbelievable, John Squeenix, come on.
Or maybe you do, but it's on the Monk Station.
I don't think so. Hi, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have awoken at last.
I always knew you'd come back to us.
Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman and lady be? Could they perhaps be one of the many, my many admirer? Oh, but what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness? Could it be the case?
Complete.
No, unable to suck the dust of Phoenix down.
No.
Oh wait, did I actually complete the quest?
Oh no,
Okay,
you
what is-
didn't because you could. You had. Oh no, you have to toss it away before you can claim the reward.
Oh my god, and I literally can't. No, I don't need it tossed away.
Amazing, isn't it? He wasn't eaten. He wasn't dead.
Oh god, I literally didn't.
It's okay.
The whole cutscene. I'm just gonna skip it. I know, but like, the fact that it doesn't know there's no safety valve for that. What if somebody doesn't know they can skip cutscenes?
Oh no. Amazing, isn't it? He wasn't dead. He was just badly injured and needed to hibernate. I didn't even know people could do that.
Yeah, they're definitely a special breed.
I love Nashu. I love Nashu much. Also, I gotta like take a look at this cat's glam. That is a nice top. What is that? That is the leisure wear high cut shirt.
Yes, I think that's one of the Mog Station outfits.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Shows off tummy.
Level 50. Back in the saddle. A mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sagoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means Ul'dah is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of inquiry could so violently trigger my keen investigator senses. Fear not, law-abiding citizen. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Sir.
Which way did he go? Did you see? Oh dear, I've got to find him. Ah, and change my outfit too. All right, question the residents of the Steppes of Ul'dah.
No.
I got this. Oh wait, I need to check out the music for this one. Okay, for Nightmare Horse.
Oh, does it have one?
It has BGM, yeah, but it's I don't know the name of the piece, but it's like a default mount music thing.
Okay.
And generally,
Oh, Hero, how are we doing today? I have chat asking.
yeah, you've got chat asking. I've got like one eye on it because like that sounds like bot behavior. That sounds like something a bot would say. Only bots would ask how you're doing.
I wasn't just gonna say it outright.
What do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? A random artiste wandering into chat, someone being like, "Oh, hey, your model is pretty cool. Did you draw that yourself? I draw models. Do you want to hire me to draw a model? Do ya? Do ya?" I swear. The only thing that I don't know how to deal with worse than that is the are the YouTube ones that they're like, "Hey, this thing I was recommended your channel after watching like all these other channels that are vaguely in the same category." Smite them all. I will.
I mean, that one at least sounds like it could be real.
I have gotten that as a first time post so many times.
Oh, unfortunate.
And like it's very specifically a streaming on YouTube type thing.
Adventures Guild.
Let's see. The only thing that we're gonna need to do New Game Plus on Themora with is specifically this and Crystal Tower.
Batoof. Sorry, lad and lady. If this information you want, you'd best served by going to Wymond. The only rumor I've heard about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear. But when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well.
A weapon thief.
Curious and curiouser. There are too many blues around here. It's a good thing I know where all the ones that start quests are. What? You looking for a half-naked Highlander who likes to catch criminals? I gotta remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about the goddamn duelist. Me mate's pa's cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. I'm amazed I did that in one.
Good job. Good job.
Oh yeah, I always forget that the blues have an exclamation if it's starting a quest.
Yep. Beg your pardon? You wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts.
Yeah, but what if they're just weirdos? Oh, look at this person. Look at this person with their drip.
Which one?
Look at this person with their all of the outfit from Palace of the Dead.
Hey, what? Who, where?
Oh no, this is the actual dancer outfit.
Oh, yeah, this one? Yeah, this is just the dancing starting outfit.
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
Like, even I have this. See?
Yes, but this uses a bunch of the items with different textures from Palace of the Dead, because those pants are the Palace of the Dead pants.
I don't see a difference.
Hold on. I have it here still. It's these pants with a different texture on them.
No, that's still just the default dancer outfit.
Full fine.
Oh well. Wait, no! I went out of my blue mage glam! Fuck!
Yes, you did.
No! Must reapply gentleman glam. God damn it.
I take it you've dealt with the zombie problem, eh? To do so, why were they dressing up like dandies?
So do tell.
Wymond! Hey Wymond! Almighty bugger with me is bleeding spear, the dead's risen and they're walking the streets of Ul'dah! No need to be for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated.
It's true! He's not a zombie! I checked.
How?
With bombs.
Aye. You do seem to be hale and healthy, which, begs the question, how in the Seven Hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Oriozo's champion has returned and that he, and by I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard that, did you? Or heard you about that, did you? Might be harder than you think, even if, even I've got no inkling on the fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wymond is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promise, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden, what said her most... This knave is assaulting a young woman as well? The audacity! I should fly to her side! Why, if it isn't the gentleman from Sudgoli! A surreptitious encounter indeed! Unless you too seek this belligerent duelist. Capital! I will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away! Damn it, Hildy. I ain't told you about the lass's name yet.
Do 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 do. Level 50. After her own heart. Wyman believes it would be best if you assisted Inspector Hildibrand with his investigation.
Well, you might as well go with him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say, you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weavers Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspection, Inspector.
Alright.
Yes.
The Weavers Guild.
Turldendant Rose, or whatever his name is. Oh, that's right, it's farther on. God, I swear to God, these two spots really mess me up. The main drag that leads into the Steps of Nal, and the Adventurers Guild being right next to it. Like, something about Ul'dah just, like, doesn't ever stick in my head fully.
Huh. It's probably the city I'm least familiar with in terms of, like...
I was here for so long doing all the crafter quests. Oh, it's this lady!
Oh, yeah, her!
You can play her for obnoxious, triple triad cards.
And she's, like, you know, trying to figure out the best outfit to wear to her date.
Yep.
My beloved Pure Heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you?
I love this. This is focusing on Hildibrand. A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps and the wind bears her sorrow to its ears. A gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg for the honor of championing her cause.
What in the world?
I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart.
What he said.
And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft?
Thefts, sir, to be precise. My Pure Heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left the home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Coliseum, I realized it was gone.
So the time and location of this theft are unknown. Essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action. Miss Moon, to coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion. To Sunsilk Tapestries!
Go you. What monster would steal my pure heart? Alright, we must go.
Pretty sure you could play triple triad with her.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's got cards.
Oh.
Cards from her admirers.
We're going back out to... I know where we're going.
Good.
Or I think I know where we're going. Oh, you teleported? Come on. Hero, you can just walk. It's not that far.
You're right. I could have. And yet, I see not where you are. Making me the victor.
Since when was it a race?
When was it not?
I mean, I figured it was a three-legged race at worst.
Who were you running with?
You?
I thought you were running with the devil.
Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in the detail of the day in question?
Aw, now she's so sleepy. Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist. I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress, when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse, in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled.
If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Coliseum and see what you remember.
Interesting how
I
they
like how
just,
the
I was gonna say, interesting how they just like put crates there for dramatic effect.
I know, right? I also like how the itinerant Moogle floating in the background worked perfectly with Nashu being sleepy.
Yeah. He is so sleepy. Oh, speaking of Nashu. That crate's looking funny at me. Oh, conspicuous crates. Where could my pure heart be? Alright, Inspector.
Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember.
Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. Felt like gambling that day, and I was debating which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse. In shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 score ponzas, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious.
Fair enough. 120 ponzas! Miss Moon, you're a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it is so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hates you with a passion.
There sure are a lot of giant crates in Aldar. The Weavers Guild, at Sunset Tapestries, and here too.
Oh, I totally missed them at the Weavers Guild. Oh, you say the same thing. Stand back! I'm on the verge of unraveling this mystery. I must be allowed to focus!
Real quick. These crates are everywhere. I wonder what's inside. I don't see how we can open... Ah, of course! I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun!
Mashu, why? Oh, apparently I have to click on it first. Or wait, hold on. Many cope with the grief of taking up new pursuits such as travel and exercise. Nashu chose to study explosives.
He was so real for that.
Hello? Oh gods, have mercy! Did you talk to Hildibrand?
Yes.
At the very heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now! From a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart.
Inspector, we found the pure heart! These strange men sneaking around town in wooden crates had it.
It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it for safekeeping. Nothing untowed.
You deviants were behind all the thefts! All this time you've been stalking me! What nerve!
Such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment.
Ron, I think we're dealing with simps.
Yes. Goddess? Devotees? But of course! That I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends were obviously the ones responsible for a recent rash of weapon thefts as...
Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile! Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildibrand, gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume? You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you, with pleasure.
You would be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. I must mark this. This must mark the beginning of a long and beautiful relationship.
Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Huh? Where the bloody hells do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet.
See, they have the echo, but like in reverse. They just see the future.
Maybe. Alright, Ellie. Long time no see. Level 50. The Immaculate Deception. Having no other recourse, Ellie would instead tell you the identity of the victim. I suppose you're the imbecile's friend. You intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well.
What?
Well, that sounds unusual.
The plot thickens.
Like
We added cornstarch.
Ah, yes, like a fine soup. And yet I can tell you that no amount of cornstarch will save a watered soup.
True.
At least not after you've added the vegetables. That's a good way to get really soggy, limp, disgusting vegetables.
It's true.
I needed more practice with making, wasn't the Golden Bazaar, like, near, Southland?
Yes, it is. No, it's in Eastham. It's in Eastern.
Yeah, so we need to go through Central for that. Right?
Yeah, you know what it was? I zoomed in on. I followed the idiots out, and then I zoomed in on the actual MSQ progression that we need to do.
Womp, womp.
Womp womp.
I got lost. Oops.
It's literally a straight line.
Never underestimate my ability to lose myself.
Where did you even get lost to?
I don't know. That's why it's called getting lost.
No.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just meet you there.
What?
Why? Now that I have a bunch of streaming stuff set up, I am going to try and spend some time next week just indulging in playing all these Final Fantasy decks that I've been brewing up.
Yeah.
I gotta
get brewing more decks. I just hate building decks online. I like doing it physically instead.
It's true. But also, I have a, so I've created a 5-color Yoshi P Maze's End deck.
Yes, I don't know about this, but chat does not.
What does chat not know?
About the 5-color Yoshi P deck.
It's true. It's true. They don't.
It's true.
I've got a bunch of things brewed up that are going to need just a lot of testing.
Why can't Gates be Town's hero?
Because they're a different land type.
I know. Hi, I'm Humphrey, and you are? At last! I've caught up with you! Oh, you there, young sir! I'm told you were a victim of the marauding duelist! Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. Aye, I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself.
You mean you won? That's amazing!
Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartano. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Lu. We were. Core, he was a...
I just got that.
Yeah. Core, he was a dab hand with some old magic, he was. Tried to save him, of course, but there was no limit to, there was a limit to how many giant beasties a man can...
That man is no warrior of light. Tell them, Elazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own.
Liar, scoundrel! I trusted the bastard with my father's blade. Bid him take it to the smithy for restoration. Even gave him a guild to pay for it. Then he comes back crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding horse son, look at me! The flowing gold locks are no more. I have gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. All right. He beat the shit out of me and took the old man's sword. He used the guild to pay for Chirurgeon. I had no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people?
Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own. Then you beg others to help you with the problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector?
And what of Elazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? Actually, to be fair point. We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Yeah, he's not doing it to help Humphrey, he's doing it to help help the other guy.
Sure.
Do all inspectors dress like that? I've never met one before, so I don't know what to expect.
That blade was a rare and ancient relic. You can't possibly think he'll recover it so easily.
Relic weapon.
You have yours now.
I have several now.
You do? Wait. Paladin Warrior, and then what? You got Summoner Starter too?
No.
Antique swords? Well, I haven't the foggiest idea about that. That traveling merchant Jonjumpa is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left.
To that person.
That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Elazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Elazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong?
Yes. Elazar's sword? Wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors had been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics.
I remember these two. Trying to get like the big inn started, trying to get the big business started with all the miners coming to town.
Yeah, I remember the quest here was very weird. It's not in there. Ah,
Nope.
He's over here.
Jonjapa. Oh, hey, there's that big cat.
Big cat.
Get it
We can get it.
after this.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword. At least, not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, anywhere as I determine to be of dubious means or origins, I immediately discard in the springs east of Camp Drybone. Though I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Elazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurning a rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article.
Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. One of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone.
You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me! I say we search the spring first thing before declaring all to be lost. Fair.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fron. That big cat right there.
Oh, the big cat is there.
Right,
hold on.
Birds out. Little tomato pie.
I'm just going with eggs.
All right, let's go, accomplice.
I mean, so far this is just normal coral stuff.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm so happy that they just decided corals do. Oh, he can just paralyze with normal attacks too.
Yep.
I'm so happy they just decide.
Excellent. I can use my tuna to interrupt the cast.
Okay, I will remember to stun that next time too. Petrifying Eye.
I've been petrified. I got caught.
Wait. How? What?
I didn't get out of the way in time.
I got charged whiskers because paralysis procced.
Yep. This cat specifically has been a thorn in my side for quite a while. Oh, there it is. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt.
Okay, so it's interrupt, not it's interject, not low blow.
Yep. Yep. There. No, no. Okay, I can't be stunned again. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh well, Mega
3,
Blaster.
2, 1. All right, fire off a quick wind. Excellent, excellent.
I might be.
Excellent.
I might be locked forever. We shall see.
No, you're definitely not going to be locked forever. Oh, oh, wait, no, shit. God damn it, he got me again. He got me, he fucking got me again.
I just watched you slide across the floor and get stoned too.
3.
That was very funny.
Man, where's Lila to make the weed references when you need them? Alright. There we go.
I did it. That's. Did you also fire it off? Because I had that one.
Yep. Well, see, it's good because Blue Mage has Flying Sardine, which is a, it pretty much doesn't, it's pretty much always available.
Oh, okay.
No! Stop with the petrified eye! Oh, wait,
I'm fully targeting the
resisted.
chocobos.
I'm fully resisted, that's why. I'm fully resisted from it. It can't petrify me anymore.
Why?
Because I'm fully resisted.
Why are you fully resisted?
Because I got petrified so many times before.
Oh, okay.
Let's doom check him. Nope, cannot be doomed.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's an A rank. I doubt it. Yeah, I'm just perpetually paralyzed. Like, I can't.
Yeah, see, imagine trying to do that without being as tanky as... Oh my god, that random sprout just died!
Oh no! Poor random sprout that decided to get in over their head. Now to finish my thought, I'm very happy that Paralyze has become the coral, like, game plan, considering Blaster in older games, it's an insta-kill move.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah, they have, I think it's either it paralyzes or it insta-kill.
Oh no, it resets! Fuck! I'm not completely resistant. Interrupt, 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 interrupt! Excellent.
I don't have it up. Oh, did you get it?
Nope, I'm petrified.
Oh.
So apparently it cycles. That's how it works, it cycles. I'm stuck.
I guess I'll look at other things for the 30 seconds that I'm stuck as a rock.
Yeah. Oh, mute. At least you can't, you know. Oh, nope, it does, it does, it does. It does refresh, but it, like, takes one of your, resistances.
Nope, put that back up to 20 seconds.
Yep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm free.
Man, it's a good thing I'm a thick boy.
Yeah, it is. Because when I was trying to do this on my own, I only really had like Reaper to do this on, and that's significantly squishier. God damn it! No! No! Stop it! That cast is so fast. Interject, 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 interject. Excellent. Maybe I just need to like scoosh out. Man, look at all these sprouts coming over here because this is part of the MSQ area.
Yeah. I should pull them over to the sprout. Pull this guy over to the sprout. That sprout just dead.
No! Alright, okay, that...
Get ready to interrupt the next one, because I just used mine.
Alright. We're good, we're good. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Almost. Yeah, we did it!
Oh, that wasn't a rank.
Yep.
Ow.
Alright, that's one off the list. It's a pain in the ass trying to do solo unless you've got like, you know, a higher level.
Yeah, the A ranks really are meant to be fought in groups.
Some of them still have to be.
Yeah, some of them still have to be. You can fight them by yourself. I do it all the time, but some of them, yeah, you just can't.
Most of them I can solo. Alright, Inspector.
Can't talk to either of them. It occurs to me that I am not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it in a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many occasions, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me in pouring the oil all over my body. What is with you and your father and just getting oil baths? Jesus Christ.
Alright, use the salamander oil and Hildibrand.
Sticky oil collected from the underbelly of a river-dwelling salamander. Ah, this comforting scent! As though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. I don't want to. Ha! The pain multiplies manyfold! Gently now, gently!
Dodge Hildibrand again!
Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods! Yes, at last! My muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads, and the pain becomes pleasure! Stop, please.
Massage him yet again!
Ah, now he's doing the workout one. Right there, yes! Just keep doing that, just like that. Just like... Oh, yes! Now once more, with feeling!
Nothing that we come up with can match this.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Ah, never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. Are you as well, my good man and woman?
Alright. Search the spring for anything of interest.
Muddy pebble. See, I want this because it's a rock. I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Fron, don't. You don't know where that's been.
It's fine, I have a vacuous throat.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, it's what we decided last stream.
Holy pot. Oh, and then what's back here? Why?
Muddy bottle.
Is a muddy bottle.
don't think these are actually of interest, but I guess we'll find out. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? This is not the sword you are looking for. A completely useless and unremarkable rock. Come now, what were you expecting? A rock that keeps corals away? That would have been nice.
That's a Simpsons reference.
Well, at least you didn't pick up a rock at random like some people. No sign of the sword John Japa mentioned, I see.
Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to...
Once again, my instincts have guided us to a quarry! That I had to search this section of the spring was a stroke of...
Gesundheit. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Old Hall and fetch you some new ones.
How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find.
Here you go, new.
Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazar's woes will be no more!
Do.
So when do we unlock raids with him? Is that not until Heaven's Word?
What, Hildibrand?
Yeah.
How to put this delicately? There are no raids for Hildibrand.
That is a bold-faced lie.
There are trials.
Oh my god, hero.
What?
They're the same thing.
No, they're not!
I know, but they're the same thing.
No, they're not. I'm telling you, they ain't. And also, we'll get them in Realm Reborn here.
Yes.
Yep. There are 2, I believe. No, 3. There's 3.
He can equip it because he's a paladin. As promised, I have returned to you your father's ancient blade. It is, sir. Every chip and scratch just as I remember. God bless you, sir.
I never expected you to go to such lengths for 2 strangers without a thought of a reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days.
He's just dumb. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken.
Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane.
Excellent work, Nashu! If you would just bring me that case...
Oh, here it comes. Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand?
There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering?
No, you... It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him.
Literally just the G1 YouTube poop. A challenge? For me? Oh! At last the curtain raises! Very well! If I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion.
I'll slap that scalp. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge! He's incredible. So bold and majestic. Just like a warrior of light. No! Gentleman of light!
Hey there, Bandit. He is exceptionally something.
Stupid. I'm gonna go with stupid.
Cool! It's back to Hildibrand. You look amazing.
Oh, dang, it worked.
Yeah.
Oh my god, seriously. Hildibrand. Yeah, because I've now remembered who this is.
You don't know who this is.
I do know who this is.
Do
It's the same character that's in a whole bunch of other games. Explicitly the same character. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies, or blue skies in the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend?
Look.
I see the rules of the world only allowed him to have 2 arms here.
Now, who could that be?
Yeah, it's definitely not the exact same character that John Squeenix is putting in every single game since Final Fantasy XII.
Hey! It's this thing. Challenge accepted. Oh, go for it. Yep.
Where the opponent you shall let the call of us, what is gentlemen, shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle.
The 3 collectors. By the way, this is how you know you reached the end of a patch. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of... No, it's gone. Never mind.
Hey, Sam. We're doing
Hey, Sam.
good.
We are currently playing good old-fashioned Hildibrand. And honestly, I think Fran's enjoying himself. What do you think, Fran?
I mean, I was never not going to enjoy Hildibrand. I knew that to start with.
Yep. But Fran, I have a query for you, my fine fellow.
Oh, what might be, hero?
If Gilgamesh was out there, how could he be the shadowy person that we see but outside the door?
Because stupid.
I don't quite think that's how that works.
I think you underestimate the devs.
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Level 50, the science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you.
By the way, every time they do one of those things in the Hildibrand story, that is factually just reaching the end of that patch's like little segment of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that was 2.1, I want to say.
Might have been 2.2. I'm not sure if Hildibrand was technically part of original ARR. It might have been
It was.
patch
It
patch 1
was.
or patch 2.
Nope, it definitely was. That was what they were alluding to. The whole flying up to Dalamud and stuff.
Well, that's 1.0.
Yeah, that's 1.0. So A Realm Reborn is
Yeah.
2.0. Ergo,
Yeah.
that patch of Hildibrand story, that would have come out in 2.1.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, it may have been 2.1, not 2.0. It may not have literally immediately released a lot when they re-released it as ARR.
True.
If Gilgamesh there, why not Blondie? Wrong Gilgamesh. To be fair, if that Gilgamesh met this Gilgamesh would probably be atomized very quickly. Like, straight to Aya.
Alright, let's talk to Ellie. Perchance you're curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The Treaty Blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say.
Stop that! You can't make that connection!
What? What am I missing? What's going on?
The Treaty Blade is a very plot-important sword, explicitly from Final Fantasy XII, which Ul'dah heavily takes influence from. Or more specifically, Ul'dah heavily takes influence from, oh, Jesus Christ, what is Ivalice, which is the setting of both Final Fantasy XII and Final Fantasy Tactics. It's why the Corpse Brigade is also here.
Okay. No, it has not been stolen. It was been purchased by an Ul'dah collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she's a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort Tootsie and Camp Drybone sells. You can come along, if you'd like. The
Tootsie.
The Tootsie roll of a Tootsie Pop?
Yes.
Excellent.
How many little licks to the Tootsie roll of the Tootsie Pop?
Wait, hold on. Ron?
Yes?
When it's Titan, is it called the Tootsie?
No, it's called the Rurussi. Ruroxy?
The Russie?
Yes, let's go with that.
Honestly, I kind of hate that, actually.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, there's Ellie. I had a feeling that you couldn't resist the pull of a good story. Since you're here, why don't you choose the Athletic Lavender to buy? I have chips.
Chips! Must needs! Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. I don't even know who this is. Was it for love or money that you killed him?
It was you?
You gone mad? Was it a Malja's arrow in his back? I don't even know how to shoot a bow. The Malja don't shoot fleeting unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchant. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves for God's sakes, or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you are a veteran archer. Doubtless you use your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it you, or was it because you took from your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kid, he knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You too. You two. He's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for your help, Inspector.
At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession?
Agreed. It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Says he's baron. Not at all like the buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think?
I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Pray, return to Vesper Bay.
Ah!
Ron, do you do that every time?
Do what?
That.
What?
Pray, return to Vesper Bay.
Ah!
That!
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Themora, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm doing.
Clearly. So, like, here's
also, I may have bought some stuff off of the market board.
you know, I wasn't questioning it at all until you brought it up. Just like, yeah, that's definitely a thing the Fron has. Don't worry about it. Actually, how many Vesper Bay tickets do I have left on Themora? 5. I've got 5 tickets left on her.
I'm fine, just flying over.
Yep. Ron,
it's not that far.
If you finish Feast and Famine, you get 99 Aetheryte tickets.
I saw. But also that requires like a monstrous amount of fishing. So I'll do it when Bogtome starts and I can get Bogtome stuff from ocean fishing as you've assured me can be done.
You can. But also, Ron, you only have to catch 8 fish.
Yes, but they're all like legendary fish. Don't try and sell me on it's less than 10 fish. I know how hard those fish are to catch.
But it is less than 10 fish. That is factually correct. I mean,
I said don't try and sell me on the fact that it is less than 10 fish. You shall not obfuscate the truth from mine eyes.
But Fron, you can do them as you go.
I know. But also, like, does it tell you all the weather conditions and times you need for the fish, or do you have to go figure that out?
I have a fish tracker.
I mean, I also have a fish tracker. It's called Google.
I have, like, factual fish tracker. You can pin the fish that you're actively hunting, and it'll let you know when they're up and when they'll next be up. It's great. Also, Teamcraft also helps with that.
Yeah.
I believe you have something to present, Lady Durilda. Go on, then. Again? As I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you're too late. And even if I wouldn't need additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed.
Ma'am, I booped Ultima Weapon in the snoot.
And why should I care?
I survived Ultima.
What even is that?
Themora, don't tell her that was because of Mom.
Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect.
That's how society works, right?
That's how society works? You really think that?
High society.
Well, there's no one higher than me. And I can tell you from a fact that it does not work that way. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out.
You really screwed the pooch on this one, Ellie.
Forgive me, Lady Durilda. We mean no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warning otherwise. A notorious, violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fool! I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman.
And cat.
Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece of my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now, look on, my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair!
Oh, that makeup does not look great. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. A lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige.
Must needs!
Must needs. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance in pursuit of moi?
As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent...
To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Oh wait, no, these guys have to be French. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, baguette, baguette, baguette.
Oh, well, chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Presumptive declaration of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Brendian, consulting inspector. At your service, my lady. Still shorter than me.
True.
Convincing a conniving inspector. Consulting inspector. Holding flesh and saltpeter. Hildibrand Mandeville and Nashu Makanaka, I presume.
Makaraka.
Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you want for those wastrels.
Small child.
Small child.
You see, I do not want nor need your help. Brodian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was this strange flying thing that the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? Why are you trusting a vase like that to this small child?
Why are you using a vase like that for water?
You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you will not return until you find it. Do I make myself clear?
My lady, pray allow me to go to the girl's stead. Not safe for herself. She herself spoke of ferocious and wild beasts. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby ensuring your respect. At which point, you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it's a plan freshly cleaved, clever in its intricacies. Or fiendishly clever in its intricacies.
Not when spoken aloud.
Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell us exactly what happened?
I picked up the vase in Olda, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Norfolk Wells. I wanted to go and look, but there was a scary-looking thing down there, and I'm scared to go alone.
You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. 6 of us.
Odds.
Who am I not counting?
Un, deux, trois. All 4 of you. 5 of you. I'm going after Inspector Brereton. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there.
But Miss Ellie! How could you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story?
Because that's my job, you imbecile!
Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty of justice. Come, Nashu, we must away! Must away!
Must needs away! You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like!
Well, presumably that's why she's coming with them.
Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand? Hey, that's us.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just so big that someone was standing behind you and missed the count.
Yeah. No, it's just one of us is like phasing in and out of reality because my mass.
So big. Out! Out! I will have forthcoming appointments with very prestigious guests, and I will suffer your presence no longer. Alright, you want this out?
Oh, did not expect that to pop out.
Things you should never be saying on a first date?
Probably. Are you stuck, madame?
No, I just went to see what Hildy was gonna say.
Oh, was he there? Oh, darn it.
Yeah, he was there. And he said, eager to get started, eh? Capital. You have my leave to canvass the scene for clues. I'm happy you may even find a witness or two. Alright, off to Norfolk as well. Dude. Crunchy. Oh, there's that slime.
Is it a rank hunt?
No. But it's one of those ones.
I don't care right now. Why did you go to that one?
Never underestimate my ability to get lost. Look, I'm almost.
No, we're starting at this one now.
No!
Stop that.
Nope! Nope! We gotta go back! We have to go back, Marty! Back to the top!
Oh, we definitely do have to go back to the top. These are meant to be done in an order. The girl what run by earlier? Hi, I've seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it doesn't matter any roads. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now.
Alright. Actually, I probably don't even need this.
Weird, I couldn't start flying. Huh.
They didn't call me Far Strider because I got there by flying.
Like, I would assume. Oh, come on. A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then.
Queer, huh? This may look like the work of harpies.
I mean, we've booped Garuda enough. I think we'll manage.
Oh, the sabotenders run sideways.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
That's how all cactars move.
Well, who could this be?
Flamboyant oath and a green chicken. A pox upon that thieving bird! He shall rue the day he crosses paths with me. Huh? A vase! I know not of what you... Ah! Curse this infernal refuse underfoot! Every point is a dagger!
There is something in the water at the man's feet. Examine the curious object. Is the object itself curious? And what's it curious about?
Life, the universe, and everything. Do I spy a treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over... Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me. I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase.
Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something.
Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now. Rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our... But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Can finds!
Alright. Grab all the precious potsherds.
Oh my god. Devs, what the heck? Why would you do that?
Oh, we gotta talk to the flamboyant oaf, too.
No, we do. Why was that one so long?
Because, you really gotta go under and get it.
How could I be so careless?
Oh, hi, Hildy.
Oh. Hildibrand is there, too. Why does this feel so familiar? Oh my god, I just started with the one that took the longest. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid! Let's have a look.
All the Sultan's chocobos and all the Sultan's men couldn't put his face back together again. Aw, that's so cute.
Well done, my friends. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. We going to see your dad?
The hammer. A shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector Hildibrand from his mission.
What manner of solution could he have? The vase looks to be beyond all hope to me. There's but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his work, so fearsome his competitive spirit! This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of Speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, gagged in the gold. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!"
He sounds dangerous.
Ah, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green!
Ah!
Her?
Her!
Enkidu is definitely not a her.
Definitely not, but in this version.
Oh, I guess technically if it's the Evilise, if he somehow slipped in here from Evilise, it might be. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. Pleasure's all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you the leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Frog in Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search.
All right.
Oh,
Back to the cobalt mine.
Nashu was definitely freaking out a little bit there.
A little bit. Now let's see.
Nope, this is far enough away.
I'll take it. Dum 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 dum. Man, it's so nice to just like have all the quests cleared.
I know, right? Dublin carcass.
If a Dublin became a zombie, would that make it a Zomblin? Or a Dombie?
Dombie is free!
Asking the real questions.
The Dublin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints lead to the north.
I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around.
Oh, I see. Procuring his own material because they're racks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, it's Greg.
This goldsmith is not to be trifled with.
Basilisk carcass.
Basilisk's wound indicated it was felled with a hammer, and a trail of bloody footprints lead to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Need a basilisk whetstone. Gotcha.
True.
So, if you are interested, I believe... Oh, no, there's 20 seconds left on it.
Let's just keep going.
Well, I believe that is part of a fate chain, that the one over there, the Red Baron.
True. But for now...
No, I clicked on you, not Hildy. Come on! Oh my god, game. His handiwork is unmistakable. Corpse is still quite warm.
And there's a hammer sticking out of it.
Is there?
Yes, right there.
Oh my god, there is. That's horrifying. Oh, there's no longer hair sticking out of it. The Dublin, the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was the beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhaps he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when he went on hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance! I'm a Mandeville man, doing what only a Mandeville can. From the peaks of Corthus to Thanalan, Manda. I cannot avert mine eyes. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath to you the Mandeville!
Finally! At long last! The Mandeville dance! Alright, Fron. It's time. Manderville men. The time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can.
What manner of man can be summoned only through dance? Hello. Oh, did you click on Hildibrand?
Yeah, I already clicked on Hildy.
Are you really going to do the Manderville? Ooh, I can't wait to see. The time has come.
The Walrus said.
We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen Chimera and dance like only a Manderville can.
Alright, Fron. You ready for this?
I've seen this cutscene.
Yes, but more importantly, are you ready to dance? You click on the thing, you don't actually click on the dance.
No!
No!
Uh-oh.
You're out of sync. No! Alright, chat. You know what to do. Slash him dance. Boink, 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 boink. It's happening. It's happening. Is it not glorious, Fron? Are you not entertained?
I'm just wondering why each of the Chimera's heads. Fancy yourself a Manderville man. You could do what only a Manderville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. But a Manderville man. He comes.
It's him.
Ho ho ho! You have not to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera.
Oh.
But you were not drawn here to by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? Wait, I know you. Ye of strong yet tender fingers. But more importantly, how the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who?
Here we go, chat.
Love the horror stinger.
Also, you're right. There's a hammer in each head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yum!
By the grace of Thal! What sorcery is this? He yet lives? I must kill him myself!
So you say you've seen this one already.
Yeah.
It's so good every time, though.
It's so good every time, though.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait until Godbert becomes a trial.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. They have to.
It hasn't happened yet, but you do get to do some fun stuff with him.
Hildibrand, Hilidor, Maximum Manderville!
Oh, here's the suplex! Dumbass tree has been planted. I repeat, the dumbass tree has been planted.
And we messed up his suit again. 10 years, Hildibrand! 10 years since you left home! And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud! How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion son was dead? Son? You are Hildy's father? God, Bert the goldsmith, a Manderville man, smithing as only a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a Manderville man.
Beautiful cadence.
Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There is more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria.
Beautiful.
Still not as tall as I am. Ha! Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. It's very long, don't you know? I'm quite old.
Godbird, you need to get some fiber in your damn diet.
I am nothing but fiber, ma'am. Look at me. Hold your applause until the end. Bergot, guide my hammer.
Egad.
Look, how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that this is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value! Nonsense! I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It's my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others, too. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. Or I'll beat it into you. No, I will not. I am an inspector, father. I can be not else.
Mr. Godput, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. You probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help me with the investigation.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhaps she will take a liking to this reimagining. What is...
They really have fun with the contortions here.
Yeah. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself.
Thank you, William Dafoe.
Were to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. Enkidu as well, I should think. I see you two possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now, let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business, so once I finish reels. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird who took my weapon go on without me. I shall follow anon. God, this is getting frustrating because they're all very distinct not frustrating, confusing. They're all very distinct voices.
More importantly, Fron, you have it. You have the fabled dance. Congratulations! Now we can AFK M dance all the time.
Yes.
This is actually.
Also, you want to go get an achievement?
Under the Nails, I think. What was it?
Yeah.
I think I had that one already.
Okay, I do too. I got it randomly when there was a bunch of adventurers doing it. I'm still going to do it for the community day that I still need to get your input on the poster for, Hero.
Yeah,
so I can start incessantly posting it everywhere.
I know. I was looking at it like I think Wednesday or Thursday, and then wife reminded me that we had to go out for errands. I'm like, this is just like the end of my week, isn't it?
Nah, it's fine. Holiday week. If really wanted to get out for July 1st, I wouldn't have procrastinated it.
Don't worry, we'll get it all cleaned up, spick and span for your friend.
Dust storm. I don't think I've seen dust storm as a thing here before.
I feel like that. Nope, it's definitely happened before. But I think
I just haven't seen it.
It's a weather condition that's required for one of the legendary fish.
I think every weather condition is required for a legendary fish.
Yes and no. Some of them do. Some of them don't.
No, I think there is a fish for every single weather thing, because that sounds like something the devs would do.
Again, yes and no. It depends on the fish.
Fair. Oh, hey, everyone. If you have Weaver 250, doing this week's fashion report is quite easy.
Yay!
Actually.
I do like leveling. I do have Weaver 50.
Well, I mean, theoretically, there will probably be the pants. You actually don't even have to do that, because technically you can get the pants from running Tim Tower Deepcroft Hard or Hildibrand Island, but they're not dyeable, so I don't know if you'd be able to get 100 points with them. But, like, yeah, finishing this week's is quite easy.
Excellent. Oh, hey, there's the conniving detective.
Oh.
Can't talk to him, but he's there.
Oh, he is, yes.
Yep, consulting inspector. Oh, there's... Let's see, the utility.
Perhaps Miss Maria should be the one to present the vase.
I hope she likes it. If every component of an object were to be replaced, could the resulting object be fundamentally considered the same? Philosophers are unsure. Godbert does not care.
No, if you literally ship of Theseus and replace every single part of it, it is not the
same. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods! Have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased.
Yeah, and you're about to get absolutely RKO'd by Godbert.
Now see here, Lady Durelda. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beast attack, which they did, but...
Gaudy trash?
Lord Mandeville, I did not realize you had arrived.
Oh, I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations of esteemed gentlemen such as yourself.
Must enjoy.
Sir.
Yeah, though I know it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodations and esteemed gentlemen such as yourself, Must enjoy. I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Whoops.
Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction.
Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection.
Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandarils do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildibrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. That's a Final Fantasy V, specifically Gilgamesh reference.
Ow. I cannot recall if your son uses precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Mandeville? The man who took Ellen Quiveran's seat on the Syndicate?
It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. First order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Braden.
Ryodion.
I hope I do not speak over much earlier. My wife would describe it as a proclivity to pontificate, but I prefer to think of it as an earnest desire to establish rapport with my fellow man.
I think she likes it.
I don't, but I think that she's a rich bitch and is going to pretend that she does. Oh, Hildy has one too.
Yes, she does.
Come, we have a thief to catch. Let us seek out Inspector Briarden at once.
Ryodion.
Ho ho! Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Derilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all of your information. Fine. Fine. I plan to advance to a stage that even you cannot ruin them. I commissioned several reproductions of the 3D blades to a merchant named Jojapan, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Dorilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vapor Bay.
Oh, I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right?
They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real 3D blade will remain in the arena until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Okay, Hildy, that was... Perhaps you could assume a more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium. Assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of the sky. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description, possibly? What his favorite food is? How he likes to take his dates?
Hildy? Why?
Yes?
Why?
Trying to build up as much of a case of information as I can, my dear Themora! How else am I supposed to deal with this duelist if I do not know every aspect of his life?
Can't argue with that. You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd.
A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Corthus. Oh, then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't. I couldn't care less.
Be seeing you. I'm just enjoying this.
I am too.
Yeah.
Pray, forgive my lateness. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in... A ridiculous outfit! A ridiculous outfit? Oh, now I am intrigued. What reason would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? A reason indeed. Is it enough to make a gentleman laugh?
Do.
So is the punchline here that it's actually not Gilgamesh?
What do you think?
I feel like it should be, but I also feel like it definitely isn't. That damnable demon bird continues to elude me, but I am, but no longer. Soon I shall claim my revenge and weapon
The three collectors. Inspector Hildibrand would have you accompany him to Kurthus.
Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk. Godly as my father, in accordance with the Inspector Briarden's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to discard our instructions. Any questions? No. Then let us sally forth at once!
Who's Gilgamesh? That's my boy Greg. Yeah, you get it, Sam. Get it.
Yeah, we're definitely shooting over to Korthus with teleporting. We are literally almost as far away from Korthus as we can possibly be.
Almost. Could be further.
It's Gregamesh.
Could be Gregamesh. Let's see. Just do a quick double check.
Oh. Also, I do have a sneaking remembrance that calling him Greg is actually like a joke on a real translation of Gilgamesh's name from Sumerian.
Anything cool?
Yeah, Darksteel.
Ooh, Darksteel. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's. See, we can get them together now.
We can get them together now.
Nothing like some extra dark steel.
So, Hero, did you know that these are sheep and not pigs?
Yes.
I thought they were pigs for the longest time.
Did
I was
you?
very confused why I was getting wool from them.
What about them is exactly pig-like?
They look like little black pigs.
Sheep are black too, you know.
Yes, but like, black sheep are uncommon because they're normally seen as bad luck.
But that's a common term. Like, this is why you call them the black sheep of the family.
Yes, but I thought they were pigs.
There's woolly pigs in the world, but they are sheep.
Sir, I have a giant robot!
Market board?
Yeah.
Damn.
Construct 14. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it that you are the one of many tasks with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade? Clearly you're mistaken me for someone else, sir. Be at ease, Sergeant. They're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back.
Sure thing, Morty.
I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keep active will help me stay warm. Oh, and I should chance to find the thieving duelist, I will, of course, summon you, after administering a requisite beating. Ha ha!
Bye!
He literally doesn't realize it's him.
No one does.
Oh, good. You're still... was there someone else you were with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg! He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief. As are we. Come, Nashu, we too must answer the call of duty! Aw, jeez. You look like you might actually be useful. I don't even have a word with my man near the east gate. We're undermanned over there.
Alright, East Gate.
Remember, we're looking for a brute in red who wields a halberd. See the bastard? You come to me. No heroic. We take him together, understand?
Alright. So, like...
Hello, Albric.
Yeah.
Hello, Albric.
Hello, Elbreak. Oh, hey, Hildy.
Any halberd-wielding murmurs shall answer to me. So you are an inspector.
He inspects the halberds.
You see that just now? No? Ooh, I like your sword. I don't think me eyes are playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here.
Inspector! Over there! Look!
Sorry.
Aw, so sleepy.
What is it, Nashu? Right, tell me what you see. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friend. Is aught amiss? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu. We were lingering here overlong. We must egress post-haste.
Nope, that's just
We're
a
leaving
regular
where we were
chocobo.
told.
Regular chocobo to me.
The flying one?
Yeah, the flying one.
Oh. There's not out of the ordinary here either.
No luck,
We have scoured every ilm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildibrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding.
Or perhaps he was waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you would best arm yourself with more than your wits.
Appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary.
I'll fight for you, Inspector! I haven't found a weapon to use!
By the 12! Is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Where did you find that?
It was buried in the snow!
Well, one cannot ignore the wheel of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I shall be duly armed should worse come to worse. Now then, we should begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium.
What's Greg doing in the igloo, though?
Chasing the bird.
But where did they come? But where did they go? Where did they come from? And why aren't they there?
Hot Night Greg. Nashu was the third Azure Dragoon all along.
True. Come now. How hard can it be to find a large man dressed in red and Kurthus? You'd be amazed.
It's true. I mean, Justinian stands out like a sore thumb, and it took forever to find him.
It's true. It's true. Also, it's a very special halberd. In fact, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's tied to something in coils.
Oh, fun.
We'll have to ask Karen for more info there, though. Cool, it's cold out here.
It's Korthus.
True.
Take your post, my good man and woman. You and entrust your safety to me. Inspector Hildibrand is ready for battle.
All right, destination. Survey the wilderness. Like, normally we've got jokes for days here, but like, Hildibrand is already such a silly show. I've got like nothing.
Yeah. Wherefore art thou my nefarious nemesis?
It's a lot easier to make fun of the story when it's trying to be serious.
'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nonetheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you?
Thank you, Enkidu.
They're all so dumb, Hero.
They are.
They're all so dumb, hero. And we're dumb
Yeah.
by extension.
By association. Oh, he's sleepy just like you.
Ugh. Damn you, Hildibrand. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore a resemblance to a spear. In other aspects, it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was wielded a musket barrel, or welded a musket barrel. It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. That's not Longinus.
True. It's a very short Chinese. And Front is just like not completely in the shot at all.
Yep. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears! I claimed this weapon 5 years ago! Surely you cannot be serious. Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me!
I got that reference. Oh, here we go.
The spear and I have traveled together for the very heavens! I will not relinquish it again! The spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse.
Dum. Dum dum. And they just keep going like this. All right, Fron, who's your money on?
Gilgamesh.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector! Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act!
Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man, who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine.
Between the two of them, the brain cells, the spear. God, shut up, chat. Shut up.
Each was a trophy for besting an opponent in single combat.
Huh?
I believe this that constitutes a confession. Seize him. A confession to what? I have done not wrong. Bah! You are all beyond reason. Ah! Yes! My plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace! What about a co-op de grace?
That's what we're about to take care of.
God, the Dragon Quest influences. Oh, I see. Well, my plans is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable.
All right.
I know who you are, even if the imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skills to face that duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can.
Would you say around 6 of them?
Possibly. I don't know the exact number. I feel like maybe 8 total, but I mean, it could be 7, it could be 6 more. It depends on your friends.
Well, we have 2 of us, and I've handled this solo, so I think we're fine. Got dialogue.
Yeah, I was talking to the wrong person. Oh my god, come on. Lest you find my advice unsupporting, I remind you that our duties supersede any misbegotten notions of honor you may possess.
His name isn't really Greg, is it?
No, it's Gregamesh. I mean Gilgamesh. I mean Gregagilg.
Which way did he go, Fron? Did you see?
Mashu, how do you function?
With great ease. A lot easier when you don't have to think. Just
You know what? I believe that.
Just gotta live in the moment. Oh, if you need any help living in the moment, maybe you try to find a watch?
The idiot tree has been planted again.
Yeah.
Do we need to pull him out?
Nope.
I think we have to. Oh, shoo, Miss Ellie. Ah, my good man, it's a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I am unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Yeah, this is actually a direct reference to the fight in 12.
Yo.
That's also on a covered bridge like this.
Interesting. What was 12 even about?
Rocks. 12 was about rocks and ghosts that are trying to dictate how the world should run. Oh, also this is also literally inspired by the big bridge from Final Fantasy V, where you actually fight Gilgamesh the first time.
Huh.
He's about to come plunging from the ceiling, or walking through that door, or both. I was about to say, how did you get so tiny?
Greg?
Yes, it was I behind those doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, or two, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel. You two and I, and maybe 6 other people. Best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your ally. I grant you the leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you have no advantage. Ha ha.
Yeah, we're not gonna need those.
For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time!
That's an Ultraman reference!
It's also supposed to be morphing time. Well, actually, wait, no, maybe it was an Ultraman reference originally and it got located as morphin time.
Maybe, but
I never thought about that.
But the framing and like the actual animation was definitely Ultraman, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy V didn't have that, but yes. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time. Okay. How did you...
I think he's bigger than you, Fron.
Yeah. I'm still... How did he... There's a mini spell hero, but how did he maxi? And 12 had the buttons for the first time. It's also the first person in the world that brought it in... And also that the first person in the world that bought it in person asked directly to the CEO of Square Enix to make a remake of 7. Yes.
What?
So there's a great story, and this is a true story. The very first person to physically buy a copy of Final Fantasy XII in Japan was interviewed. And I forget exactly what the question was, but the question was basically like, oh, hey, what do you like about buy it? And he just turned to the camera and went, Square Enix remake Final Fantasy VII, that's all I care about. Something like that.
Say that one more time, I think you cut out.
So the very first person that bought a copy of Final Fantasy XII got interviewed in Japan, and they basically just turned to the camera and after being asked like, oh, what do you like about Final Fantasy XII? And they just turned to the camera and went, remake Final Fantasy VII, you cowards.
Damn.
Oh, damn, we're not doing it the right way, hero?
You can't.
Not with you as Blue Mage. Also, one of the best songs Nobuo Uematsu has ever produced.
Oh, did you want to try doing it level synced?
I mean, I can do it. I have it unlocked. I'll get it in roulette at some point.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
The odds of that are incredibly small.
I literally had my friend have it happen yesterday.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's incredibly unlikely. Alright, let's go.
Oh, wait. Are we actually going to get the bonus elegant poetics for completing this?
Yeah, because it's first time completion.
Maybe we're not going to get the normal ones for completion.
I mean, there aren't really, like, normal ones. Ah, Fron has been towed!
I have been towed. I need to stay away from Enkidu specifically.
Because Enkidu will eat the frog! Oh, now you've been
Yep.
Oh no, we've been small.
I also been smold. I have been smoldened.
You have been in Smoldened, which is perfectly cromulent, by the way. Also, you are so small. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm finally taller than you, Fron.
For now.
Oh, I've been confused.
Well, this is not the normal Gilgamesh voice actor.
Attack allies instead of enemies. I'm auto-attacking you. I'm auto-attacking you. I'm auto-attacking you.
Why?
Because I'm confused, apparently. I told Gilgamesh I was a lesbian and he thought I was from the Middle East.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, that's a bomb. Thank you so much for the hydrate redeems. Thank you, Heavy. Also, hi,
So
Heavy!
This is literally Final Fantasy V. Like, he does this. You beat him, he does a whole scripted speech in battle where he's like, "Ah, you bested me!" as he's casting Protect and Shell and Haste. And then does jump. And then also runs away and makes you fight. Grant, I think he runs away and makes you fight enemies before you get the actual fight with him.
I see. Alright. So chances were, if we tried to queue into this normally, it would still take a while. Like, people did have to go through Hildibrand for their relics, but even then. That's a lot of Enkidu.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the chicken painted green.
I feel we gain understanding. I will pound you, silly!
Oh, nope, he confused me again.
It's fine, you can beat on my tiny head.
Like a bongo?
Yes.
Oh no. You're gonna have to pull me out of the puddles when they show up. Not into the puddles! Run!
I didn't really have a choice there.
Yes, you did! You could have gone through him!
That's not how I dodge puddles.
Oh my god. Alright.
Actually, Hero, you shouldn't be telling me to do that. That's explicitly bad tanking technique.
God!
If I walk away from the boss, or walk through the boss and have the boss face towards all of the other, the rest of the raid.
Ron, there's an exception for everything. Don't be Jess.
I'm not being Jess. I know how to tank properly for a group. This just needs more practice, that's all.
Practice is a one word for it. Oh, we've been smalled.
So, like, are the Enkidus not doing anything like they're supposed to, or is there a higher difficulty of this where they do it?
There's no EX for this. But what those Enkidus do is they chase people who are frogs. I had one chasing me, and you had one chasing you.
I thought they did when they were small, too.
Maybe. Confused me, what a mesh. I have in fact been minimized. Stop minimizing my struggles!
No, he's maximizing your struggles, actually.
It's true, it's true. Alright, just give him the old bad breath date.
I love how the small is functionally just slow.
And damage reduction. You do so much less damage.
Yeah, but that's how mini works anyway. That's why casters are supposed to be strong.
Mm-hmm. But more importantly, you know, we're doing this unsynced and we're still like having to go through all the mechanics. More or less.
I mean, I've just been playing along. I'm pretty sure I can stand in every puddle in the issue.
There we go. 50 tonestones of Halligan. Oh, that's right. I forgot to turn on the thing.
Spear, please.
What if no? Go! Go, Greg! Go! You could just hear the goofy noise. Damn.
Does this one drop anything, or is this just for tombstones? Darn, just for tombstones.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be the, one of the later fights that drops something. No, Hildy!
Why, Greg? Why?
Are you dead again, Inspector?
He wasn't dead the first time.
How many swords did he drop while... Wait, doesn't that one there look just like Elazar's sword? But even to my untrained eye, this is obviously a counterfeit blade. And so is this one. And this one! What in the world?
Okay, so this is a joke from Final Fantasy V as well, where Gilgamesh is also based on Ben Kane as a sword collector. But in Final Fantasy V, the second time you fight him inside Exdeath's castle, he's like, I have found the legendary sword Excalibur! Bots and companions, I shall now defeat you! And then he goes Excalibur. You're like, oh, you're an idiot. Got it. And then he's thrown into the interdimensional rift.
Enkidu should be a mount just like the near pods. Yes.
Enkidu should be a mount!
But no. No.
Alone yet still armed? In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We'll proceed with the delivery.
Alright. Now we just gotta go back to Vesper Bay.
If you wish to be present, I won't object. Meet me in Vesper Bay.
Ray, return to Vesper Bay, Fron.
Western Lenoshka.
Yeah. It's a lot of fake swords. So many fake swords.
Yeah, consistently every time you fight him, he starts pulling out like fake swords, depending on the fight. Final Fantasy 12 fight's really fun because he pulls out like the Buster Sword and Brotherhood, and I don't remember anything he pulls out other than two. I would love to say that he pulls out Lionheart, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
What?
Oh, Ben Kane Abridged, you should have realized sooner. To be fair, he's called Gilgamesh in Japanese too, so that's not like a localization. They just decided to just slap Gilgamesh's name on very clearly Benkei's story.
Oh my god,
this is not...
I didn't even think about that. Alright, Dorilda.
That is not the Treaty Blade.
Benkei in One Piece is a cute doggo that transforms into Benkei.
Sure.
Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection.
And done with y'all. And so with that, our business is concluded. Cheers! I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way.
Thank you, Consulting Inspector. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Briarden. Why did you not wait for me at the docks?
Huh?
Why are you all staring at me so? I never imagined that... Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? He tore his own face off!
Like in Face Off. Disguise yourself as a client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant!
The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person.
Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it with your funny little brains? It must be so boring.
Aww, he's so sad. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did?
Phantom Thieves. Oh.
Nice shot. Oh, it never gets old.
I believe this is addressed to me. Ah, condescending Inspector Briarden. Piss off. 400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting.
The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Don't know if Nasha's overworked or if she just likes to take naps. It can be both.
She's a cat. She's in the sun.
True.
Very well. I alone, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge.
Sparkle, sparkle.
You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon!
Look now. Lamau even. How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro. A pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later. Just you and me.
Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You are indeed a Manderville man.
Mm-hmm. And how?
Mark my words, oh phantom thief of many faces, for it is the face of the...
Dude, you can't say no to that smile. He's charming, just like a dog.
Randomly 5 elixirs for some reason.
I guess why not?
And the last one gave us two water.
Oh, here we go.
The fiends dare they claimed the fair maiden's virtue. A seed of jealousy quickens within an inspector's soul. Can true love bloom even on the battlefield?
I got that
Will
reference.
this Manderville man find his Manderville wife?
Hildibrand will return in A Case of Indecency. Hey, what's with the goggles those men are wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair? I guess I'll find out next time. Hildibrand, you fool. Alright, we'll leave
Literally just Gmod level stuff.
We'll leave it there for now. Congratulations, Fron. We're like 2 parts of the way there. I think this is like what? Six parts, I think?
Well, that was... There's two trials associated with this, I'm pretty sure.
3.
Is it 3?
3. Alright, I'm going to double check real quick. That way we can have a check real quick. So let's see. That was 2.2 confirmed. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 more parts. Yep, 3 more parts. That's what we got.
5 parts? Yeah, that would make sense if we just did 2.
Yep. So, that means that we're very likely going to be like another stream and a half, I think.
Something like that, probably.
Yep. But like, how you liking it so far?
I knew I was gonna like it. I enjoy playing with you. It doesn't matter what we're doing here.
I mean, yeah, but like, I like hearing you say it.
Fair enough. Yeah, the devs went full Gmod with these. It's very silly.
It's
I kind of wish it was more than just Hildibrand.
You mean like other people being Gmodded?
Yeah.
There's spots where it definitely gets other characters involved into it. But not just I think it happens in Realm Reborn, but definitely in other expansions too.
Oh yeah, I mean the whole Manderville questline just starts getting more and more insane the farther you get into it.
It's true. And you, Warrior of Light, become slowly accustomed to it.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Okay. We've got a little time to kill before we pass the stream on. By the way, who is currently also streaming right now?
That's a good question. I don't know if Lila and Tag stream tonight.
I don't think they are. I'm double checking. Like I see Ray, I see Tag streaming Guilty Gear. I think
Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I think Lila was busy.
Oh, Lila was busy this week. That's right.
Yep. I mean, like we could always, I don't know. Hell if I know. But like the important thing is the fact that you finally have /M dance.
I do finally have /M dance.
Okay.
I can now just do this in the gold saucer while I'm waiting for a gate to pop.
It's true. And most importantly, if you ever go to the Aether server, specifically Midgar Stormer, chances are you'll find my free company leader over there, Alice, just AFK M dancing on the steps of Ul'dah.
Ah.
It's the entire guild's theme, in fact. The M dancing.
You know what's actually awful?
Yeah.
There you go. I don't need them. I have 55 high quality elixirs.
Why would you burden me with this? Now I have
Because I have 55 high quality elixirs.
Now I have 10 elixirs for some reason.
Because they're really good potions?
I guess so. Oh, I need to clear out my inventory. I've got demi-materia. I've got crafting mats for scrolls here. I need to figure out what scrolls I have. I have so many inks. And apparently I have 3 Navigator's Brand that I'm just going to have to find a tank to stick in now.
What?
I've got 3 Navigator's Brand. The fish that you need to complete the Beast of Brewer's Beacon quest line.
I mean, descent them. You'll get something cool out of them.
I could descent them, I guess, but like...
Do they go in anything else? Are they in any recipes?
I mean, they go in the aquarium.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just like they're completely okay. You know what? Let's see them and see if I get anything cool. Hold on, where's my stone soup? I need my stone soup.
I mean, just descent like one of them.
Or no, wait, it's bacon broth. It's bacon broth. All right, let's descend from. I got sand.
Oh.
A legendary fish, and all I got from it was sand.
Yep.
Rod, no! What are you doing? Okay, I'll take the wax. No! Oh, hey. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take soil. Is there any?
Yeah, but it's the wrong soil.
Is there any other, like, just, you know, miscellaneous random junk that you need to get rid of?
I mean,
am I just a dumpster to you?
I mean, what would you rather do? Be dumped with the guild coffers? Have to have you sort them?
Oh no, no.
What is filtered water used for?
Recipes.
Vitriol, cordials. Oh, actually, this is not a terrible item.
Oh yeah, you making the cordials, yeah. Oh yeah. I've got like 70 filtered waters. I need to make more. Cordials.
Why make cordials? You can just farm them for free instead.
I've got like.
And if you farm them, then you get grade 3 shroud soil.
Oh, hold on.
Because the node that you get one of the materials you can trade in for cordials also is the node that gives you grade 3 shroud soil.
True, but also like, I don't want to have to like quick synth this. I want to actually manually craft, which means just like using the macro to go one by one to make sure I can get the high qualities.
What? Just make a macro for it.
I do have a macro for it.
Also, I'm not talking about crafting. I'm talking about trading for them in Mordona.
Trading for cordials in Mordona.
Yeah, that's why I have 314 cordials.
Hold on. Show me real quick. Oh, wait,
you going to Mordona?
Yep. Going to Mordona's. Actually, I heard there was someone here that trades legendary fish.
Yes, it's probably the same guy who we're going to go talk to for cordials.
Interesting.
So if you come up here and you talk to Talan, friend of the Hand and Land, and you select assorted accoutrements.
Okay.
Those first 4 items are all things you can trade for cordials, and the 4 materials, umbral rock, fragrant logs, and tumbrel rock, and rodellent logs, literally do not exist for any reason other than trading for cordials.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Congratulations, today I learned.
They're all on timed nodes. Here, I will drop you the timer that with explanation of how you do all of those timed nodes as well. And people on stream can see it.
What do you mean how to do those time nodes? Like it's a time node. It's not that complicated.
Well, yeah, but like exactly where to go for said timed nodes. Actually, you know what? I will send this to you after stream because I have to go into Discord, which will screw up your stream share.
True. Wait, you don't just like pop out the window before when we're setting up?
You know, I actually didn't think of that being an option. Huh. Yeah, I never thought about that being an option.
Well, today you learned.
I don't like popping out videos from Discord. That's why.
You do when it makes streaming easier, right? Right?
I mean, I guess. What would make streaming easier here is having a third monitor, which I still need to get.
By the way, which step are you currently on with your relic?
Books.
Books. Books good. Books very
So
good.
what do I still need to do for books? We could... Well, actually, wait, hold on.
Well, we're not gonna.
Doing it on sync.
But we're not gonna have a lot of time to like do that. We're currently winding down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but like I'll need to do books when I do my paladin gear.
Yeah.
It's like I've got.
Taken Tower of Power, what chord before?
It's like I got my relics, my paladin relics started, but I need to take it through book phase, and I'm waiting until after I clear my bard relic before I continue.
How do you draw your sword like that but not go into battle stance?
What do you mean?
How do you draw your sword like that but not go into battle stance?
What do you mean?
That's how I draw my weapon.
Oh, that's just change pose. If you just type like /C pose, then you go into this after you draw your weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, all of them have it.
I don't know why my head's still turned at an angle, but... I mean, I'm not locked onto anything.
You're not looking at me?
Look at this cool rod I have.
Oh my god, I hate it so much. I hate it, I hate
It's
it,
the
I hate
Rowena,
it.
it's the Rowena rod.
I know it's the Rowena rod. This is the relic rod. Look at it.
Eh.
Biblically accurate white mage rod.
Eh. You don't hold it forward, though. That's weird.
Well, no, because that's black mage.
No, I mean, like, the red part wasn't forward.
You have C pose. It came with your Xbox. Shut up! Stop!
What do you mean you don't have solitaire? It comes with every Xbox.
What fuck? It's Uno. It's Uno.
What do you? Yeah, it's Uno. What do you mean you don't have Uno? It comes with every Xbox.
The Paladin final, the final version of the Paladin arms are real. They're so pretty. I can't wait to have them.
I'm still literally going to exchange for the unfinished version because the unfinished version is better.
I mean, you can get the replica after the weapon is completed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I can get the replica right now, I'm pretty sure, because I've passed that step.
Nope.
You have to complete the weapon for it to get any of the replicas?
Yep.
Ugh, gross.
That's the reward for completing the relic, is getting the ability to put it in your
Getting the ability
chest.
to trade in an item to get a thing to do a glamour with.
You don't have to trade it in. You can just buy it straight up once you're completed.
No, I'm pretty sure they cost something.
Yeah, they cost like 1,000 gil.
No, I'm pretty sure they cost an item. Hold on.
No, they don't.
I am like almost 100% sure they cost an item. You have to trade in something for them to make a replica.
All right, how much you want to bet on that?
1,000 gil.
I'll wager 5. $5,000 from. Time to put your money where your mouth is.
I said 1,000 gil.
I'm raising the 6 to 5.
Okay, so if you lose, you can give me 5. If I lose, I'll give you 1.
No, you give me 5.
No, that's not what I agreed to.
Yeah, because that's what I'm proposing.
So these... No, I can't even...
Nope. these are Ironworks Gear of Augmentation and Geralt's Masterworks Repairs. We can't buy the replicas.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it until you have a weapon completed.
Yep. Now, I may just be a girl who has played all the way through Dawn Trail and has completed relics and, you know, purchased replicas, but, you know, I'm fairly confident in saying that once you have it, you just gotta pay, like, your measly 1,000 gil or whatever to get the replica.
I mean, that's the most ideal. I appreciate that.
Good, because that's what it is.
No, well, I can't verify that yet.
Ron, we gotta talk about your trust issues, buddy.
If you want elegant clothes for the guilty quest before you get the guilty clothes, it's a very cheap set in Ul'dah. Is it the wedding set?
Might be close. It's like the best man set.
Is that the one you're talking about, Sam?
Beagle.
I'm sorry. Hamor?
What? Oh, the hammer.
Asgolas Warhammer.
Mm-hmm. Super late game.
No.
I know, right? Hammer would
Actually,
be
no,
so great.
It can't be this one, because this isn't a cheap set.
I mean, probably cheap in terms of
Never mind. I guess these are only
yeah, it's literally the wedding stuff.
36,000.
Yeah. Apparently you can buy the bridesmaid sandals and just, start descenting them for some material.
Yes, you can do it with all of them. All of them have a special material that you need to craft them.
True. All right,
I
Fron.
hadn't thought about that.
Oh, hold on. Fron, we're going to do this proper. We're going to do this the way that we do on Aether. As only a Manderville man can. All right, Fron. So what are we doing next week?
Oh, God, that's a good question. I've been trying to stream on weekdays, but work has been beating me to death with sticks, or it's been so hot that my brains are melting out my ears. So, I guess I'll keep saying the same thing that I keep saying, which is I'm gonna try and stream either, more job progression in 14 or Baldur's Gate 2, next week, but we'll see how that goes.
And, yeah.
And then, obviously, more Final Fantasy Friday on Friday.
Yeah, more Final Fantasy Friday on Friday!
And we'll probably have Alice back for that as well.
Yeah. We'll have to let her know where we left off on in case she wants to catch up on New Game Plus. Otherwise, she'll just be...
Rather than just right there.
Yeah, otherwise she'll just be looking off our screens.
True.
But other than that, so at some point, I don't have a day picked out for it yet, but I'm probably going to spend at least one day playing on Arena and showing off some of the Final Fantasy commanders that I've been messing around with.
You know what I'm gonna do too? It might not be oh my god, come on. Might not be complete yet, but...
The real question is whether Lila's going to be going through with her Donathon or not. She's been having a little bit of a rough time with it. I'm hoping she can stay on schedule. We'll just have to see.
She'll be fine.
Hopefully.
We'll make sure that she's fine. We'll make sure it happens.
Alright. Anything...
No. Wait. Oh, it's it's here. That's where it is.
Anything else before we wrap up?
Oop. Yeah, I'm gonna put the community day on stream or on screen so people can see it.
Oh my gosh, community day! Folks.
Yeah.
You have no idea how long Fran's been wanting to do this.
It's true. I've been planning. I have all the information down. Heck, I've done half of the fates already. I just want to help other people get their little minions and.
It's true.
But, yeah.
It's true.
You're gonna see this a lot more from me. I'm gonna be posting this like mad on Blue Sky and Discord. Saturday, July 19th, noon PDT, 1 p.m. MDT, 3 p.m. EST. We're gonna all meet up on Brunhilde in Costa del, and then we're gonna walk around and do the notorious monster fates that get you minions, the quest chains that get you achievements, and some minions and an orchestron roll, and just a bunch of stuff in ARR that you may have missed or.
Yeah! And that's gonna be the 19th this month, right?
Count you for that, Sam. Awesome. We will see you there. I will be pushing this incessantly because I just want to get a whole bunch of people for it. My only request, and we'll see how this goes, is not vibe checking anything with Blue Mage so that we can actually get the real cool, fun little party raid experience.
We'll see.
But we'll see how that goes.
We will see. I'm gonna try and be there. All right,
and then if people are interested afterwards, we can Atma grind as well.
I don't think we have any raid targets unless you want to try raiding the tag.
We could. I think that's what I did last 1 week.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll raid into tag. So let's go ahead and get that started. And then I don't think that's it. We're gonna get through Hildibrand, and then after Hildibrand, we're gonna make. We have tentative plans to play Coils or Crystal Tower this week or this month. Yeah, this month. Not this week. This month.
God, yes, this week. Tomorrow, hero. Just do it.
I want trust me. I want nothing more than to get you access to an alliance raid so you can get more of the cool stuff. But yeah.
We'll aim. How about we aim for Crystal Tower next Saturday? You think that's possible?
During Lila's Donathon?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
We'll
play it by ear.
Yeah,
we're gonna do one. So people know we're gonna do one this month. We will either do Crystal Tower or do Binding Coils.
Yeah, it's gonna be
one. We
one.
just don't know which one yet.
It just depends on what Lila's available for, because we can go through Crystal Tower on our own, but Coils, we need Lila there.
Correct.
Alright, so folks, we'll catch you next time. Same hero time, same hero channel.
Bye-bye.
Bye. There's the raid. YouTube's.